And here were the Bulls arriving earlier at the arena with a big game on the road awaiting. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. This is Kevin Harlan, and we've got Steve Smith and Greg Anthony at the table with me. And the fourth member of our crew, David Aldridge, our sideline reporter. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. We've got White, Alex Caruso out there at DeRozan, and it's Vucevic, and it's Dosunmu in at the two guard. And for the Bucks, Lopez is the pivot with Giannis to his side. Beasley on the wing along with Middleton. And it's Lillard in at the point. And we know, Greg, most of the talk coming into this game focused on the front court matchup. A lot of talent in the low post here.
And, you know, a lot of times that means it'll come down to the rebounding battle. Whoever controls the boards will have a big leg up in the physical and mental aspect of this game.
Now, here's Lopez. Back to Middleton. Launches it. Tries it again. The shot's good from Lopez.
And I love it when Lopez attacks inside. Even with contact, he can find a way to score.
There's the pass to Caruso. The shot, no good. Great D that time from Middleton. And Damian Lillard with the jam.
This is so fun to watch. Lillard going up with some real power to finish the slam.
And just about a minute into the first quarter. Pass to DeRozan. Over Giannis. And it's DeRozan missing. Bucks have gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. Here's Giannis. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Yeah, 3 for 4 now. I like the pace for them on offense.
Middleton against Caruso. Now here's DeRozan. Not a lot of room. No good there.
0 for 3 now in the early going. Just a little bit out of sync.
Here's Giannis. And the shot goes in.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now here's Dosunmu. Outside White. Pass to DeRozan. Will it go? Another miss by DeRozan.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And that one's good by Giannis.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one.
And now the first timeout called here for the Bulls. Tough loss coming against the Rockets in the last game they played.
Well, when you're facing a team that's feeding off the crowd's energy, you have to bring your A game, and they didn't do that defensively.
It looked like there were communication breakdowns all night. Deadly, especially when you're on the road.
Since the break, he's been simply stellar. 2nd in scoring, 5th in field goal percentage, and he's an elite glass eater, a factor inside among the top 10 in rebounds per game.
And what he's doing right now, carving up defensive schemes at will, 2nd best scorer in the league. It's just a marvelous thing to watch and appreciate. And DeRozan kicks to Vucevic. Here's Caruso. Connects from three-point range.
That breaks their string of misses. Now 1 for 5. You can feel their sense of relief.
Hey, Steve, the Bulls haven't been to the finals since 1998, Michael Jordan's last season in Chicago.
Kevin, hard to believe, but that tells you how difficult it is to get to the finals. Also, just how important a generational player like MJ can be.
Now, here's Dosunmu, following the miss by Giannis, and he makes that one.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
And Giannis gets it to go.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
White the pass to Caruso. Lopez with the block.
It's a bonus whenever Lopez comes up with the swat. Want to see more of this from the big fella.
By this point in the year, Greg, the playoff discussion comes into play. Some teams look solid to make it, and others are chasing a spot.
Absolutely. This is when you want to play your best basketball in the regular season. Coming down the stretch can be a mental drag, but rewarding for some clubs. This is when playoff spots are secure.
And he makes the first. And Greg, with the coaching changes in Milwaukee, where are they looking for improvement?
Well, Kevin, they've been dominant in the regular season, but the playoffs require adjustments. That chess match is where they hope to improve.
Middleton hits them both. Looking at the Bucks, GA, they've made the playoffs every year since 2017.
And Kevin, as long as Giannis is at the helm, that streak should continue for a while. He's arguably the best player in the world. Guys want to play with this kid.
Here's Beasley. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
They're going to have a nice little run here.
And so White will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. They trail by 11. Antetokounmpo against DeRozan. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Well, with how great DeMar DeRozan is at scoring, you know he's going to get to the line a few times every game.
Chicago shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
And typically a strength of theirs, 79% on the season.
That free throw missing.
And you watch the way DeRozan gets his. He really pounds that mid-range area.
Reason why, GA, his strong ball handling skills gets him into the lane. He also has the vertical to shoot over pretty much anyone, and he is comfortable with his back to the basket.
And the second free throw, good.
There is a humbleness to DeRozan's game that's hard not to love. He knows what he does well and just zeroes in on being the best.
Now here's Middleton. They've been leaning on him for a decent chunk of their offense. He's averaging over 15 points a game. DeRozan dishes to White. Back to DeRozan. White left side, out to the wing, Caruso, and another miss by Chicago.
It's been a rough quarter for him. Can't seem to find any kind of rhythm.
The Bucks working the ball around. Pass to Beasley. Offensive rebound. Oh, that's blocked. They retain possession. And that one's good by Lopez.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
These are the defenders who are gearing up their game at the perfect time, coming away with the most blocks in the NBA since the All-Star break. Fifth best, Brook Lopez.
He's been protecting the rim as well as anybody in the league during that stretch. I mean, he is not making it easy to take the ball inside.
Lillard against White. On the wing, DeRozan. Down to 5 on the shot clock. He can't hit that time. Great D that time from Giannis.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
That one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got 10.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
White the pass to Vucevic. The pass to Caruso. Lopez with the steal. Floats it up for Giannis. And the dunk by Giannis.
Building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
Now here's White. He's coming off a 13-point game against Houston. And so Antetokounmpo looking over it. Beasley the pass to Antetokounmpo. Over White. No good off the back of the rim. Bulls trail by 16. Here's DeRozan. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And after missing 4 straight, he finally gets one to go.
Lillard with it. Playing Brooklyn. He was nearly unstoppable. Now, Antetokounmpo. And there's Lillard. That's good. On the assist by Antetokounmpo.
Man, what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team early.
Now here's White. No scoring in this one. Now here's Dosunmu. Covered by Beasley. Lopez with the block. Middleton against Caruso. Now here's Middleton. He's guarded closely. Beasley outside. Another shot. And it's good on the way up. And the Bucks lead by 19.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Outside, White. He kicks to DeRozan. Now here's Dosunmu, covered by Beasley, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. GA for the Bulls. It's been a struggle to find consistency the past few seasons.
It's been a one step forward, one step back kind of situation. They don't need to set their sights on a title yet. They just have to establish that winning culture.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Bobby Portis is checked in for Lopez. Crowder comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. And it's Patrick Beverley in for Beasley. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Drummond's checked in for Vucevic. Torrey Craig comes in for DeMar DeRozan. Terry's checked in for Alex Caruso. And it's Carter in for White. Second free throw, no good. Hey, Greg, to touch on the Bulls for a moment. Defense has been an emphasis for them.
It has, and they went through several years playing subpar D, and it cost them. They began to turn things around a couple seasons ago, and it has served them well.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Milwaukee.
It's all about pace for me. They have set the tone in that area, and they are playing fast, flying up the floor and putting all kinds of pressure on the defense.
And guys, another thing I love is their pursuit of the ball. I mean, creating second chance opportunities just with effort.
He misses the free throw. That's off as well, so he misses both. And with some of the new rooting interest for fans, some concern about potential hostility to the players when great things don't go their way.
I mean, there's a lot riding on the outcome of games and stat lines. And that's something the league has to take seriously, making sure the players are protected because the emotions can run rampant.
They get the rebound. Craig kicks to Drummond. Second shot opportunity, and that one is off.
Missed opportunity, wide open from mid-range. He would love to get that one back.
Dosunmu, the pass to Terry. Crowder with the steal. Passes it to Connaughton. Chicago grabs the miss.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
Here's Dosunmu. And the Bulls with another miss. Bucks leading by 18. Beverly dishes to Lillard. With the teardrop, that's in, and he's down 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
This is my type of approach. Get some high percentage looks. Then later, you can play inside out.
Carter with it. Backed up by Portis. Count that bucket.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Now here's Lillard. 7 points in the game. Cans it from downtown. And the Bucks lead by 21.
It's early, but they are getting pummeled on the glass.
Carter outside. Driving to the basket. Lays it up off the glass. Carter's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
Pass to Connaughton. Here's Portis. Defended by Drummond. A fadeaway. Portis can't get it to go.
Very surprising. He gets the ball where he wants it in a decent matchup.
Terry finds Carter. Back to Terry. 1:11 left in the first. Clock at 6. And Craig has it in the corner. Misses the 3.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Shot by Crowder, no good. Bulls trail by 19. Pass to Carter. And here is Dosunmu. Crowder with the steal. Right wing. Lillard attacking, and then Lillard slams it in.
Speed and agility. Lillard gets in there and flies up for a dunk.
Chicago has gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Lillard against Carter. We've got 13 seconds left here in the first quarter. No good with the layup. That's a 2 from Lillard. That shot, no good. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks with a 21-point lead to end the quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. And don't go away. We'll be right back. 13. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And for the Bucks here, they've been putting a show on, guys.
Well, credit their anticipation skills on the defensive end. They forced a number of turnovers.
And you can't cause those mistakes unless you're willing to gamble. So far, they've rolled the dice, and it's paid off.
And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. So with Lillard on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. Beasley on the wing along with Middleton. Gallinari is out there with Bobby Portis. And it's Beverly in at the guard position.
Coby White glides around the court with the ball on the string ready to shoot. And no hesitation.
Here's Gallinari. White with the defensive effort. Bulls trail by 19. A guy who gives his team, Steve, a ton of energy out on the floor is Coby White.
Kevin, he's definitely a spark plug, pushing the pace and trying to fire up his guys. Players love having someone like that on the floor with them.
Portis throws it down.
The correct decision by Middleton, moving to his wide-open teammate, Chris, a terrific passer off the wing.
Now here's DeRozan. His last outing, 16 points for him. White against Gallinari. 4 on the shot clock. And it's DeRozan missing.
He's doing what he can to help them cut into this lead. His shot just isn't quite there tonight.
Here he goes. Beverly. The shot comes out. White with the defensive effort. Bulls trail by 19. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
And there's the strength we talk about with DeRozan, converting through contact. Absolutely terrific.
Chicago shooting their 5th free throw of the game here. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Milwaukee.
One shot.
Steve, there's a whole lot of young talent throughout the NBA, but which players to you stand out above the rest?
Kevin, there's the obvious ones like Luka Doncic, Jason Tatum, SGA, Ja Morant, and Anthony Edwards. They are consistently growing as players. I am keeping my eye on a guy like Evan Mobley. He could be an all-time great defender.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Giannis Antetokounmpo could arguably be called the most feared slasher in league history. He says, I just tried to read the crowd, read the walls, and see where I can beat them. There's a second there that you can attack the seams and change your speed. I've done this 25 to 30 times every night, so I know what to look for. Kevin?
He definitely does, David. A master at his craft. Hey, DA, thanks for the report. Middleton hits them both. Bulls trail by 18. Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. Here's Terry. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got 9 rebounds now tonight.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well. I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused and they've executed.
Now here's DeRozan. He's got 8, and that one good. Now here's Beverly. That shot no good. White with the defensive effort. And there's the pass to Caruso. Beasley with the rebound. Milwaukee leading by 18. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Giannis inside. DeRozan defending. And Antetokounmpo with the basket on the assist by Beverly. Bulls have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Caruso kicks to Terry. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Alex Caruso, he can make that pass in his sleep.
Middleton looking it over. Here's Antetokounmpo. Buries it down low. Antetokounmpo's got 4 this quarter.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Terry the pass to White. Now Vucevic lets the 3 fly. He is hauled in by Beverly. Caruso against Middleton. On the wing, Giannis. Out to Gallinari. 3-pointer. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. Antetokounmpo's got 3 assists in the game. Here's Caruso. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. DeRozan gets the bucket. DeRozan's got 12 points in the game.
How much more efficient can DeRozan be? Look at what he's done to this point.
And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
And DeRozan kicks to White. Dishes it to Terry. Outside DeRozan. It's good, and it's his 6th make against 11 attempts.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Middleton drives in. Rebounded by Vucevic. Bulls trail by 21. White the pass to DeRozan. And here is Caruso. 5 to shoot. Rebound, Milwaukee. Giannis has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. And it's Middleton penetrating. Quick shot there, and it's off target. For Chicago, they've gotten 7 of their 12 field goal attempts to drop here in the second quarter, up over 50%. And DeRozan kicks to Caruso. And it's blocked.
Beautiful positioning, timing. Those are the things Gallinari relies upon at the defensive end.
Lopez, he's checked in for Gallinari. And the Bulls making a change also. Carter, he's checked in for Terry. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Vucevic. And again, no good by Chicago. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. They're coming off that win against the Nets.
They played terrific defensively. The few cracks they showed, guys were quick to rotate and help each other out.
I love the communication, love the hustle. They came up with big stops all night.
Chicago calls timeout.
Yeah, just looking to tighten up their defense in the paint. They've got to be better.
It's a matter of want to, helping out, contesting shots. You have to want to make the effort.
A different look for Milwaukee. Crowder comes in for Chris Middleton. And Lillard subbed in for Patrick Beverly. Andre Drummond's checked in for Chicago. Torrey Craig comes in for DeMar DeRozan. Now here is Carter. He averages about 5 points a game. White up top, covered by Beasley, and he comes up with the deuce. White's got 4 points in the quarter.
Nice touch from the mid-range. You can't give Kobe White these looks.
Bounce pass, Antetokounmpo. Lillard with it. 9 points in the game so far. from 12 feet out. And Antetokounmpo with the basket on the assist by Lillard. Antetokounmpo's got 22.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Outside, White. Three-pointer. Lillard with the rebound.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Crowder, the pass to Giannis. Back to Crowder. Offensive rebound. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
That's a sneaky veteran move. Crowder finding ways to make his presence felt.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And White kicks to Caruso. That 3 off the mark.
At some point, when you recognize someone's this out of rhythm, you have to shift to something else.
And watching Malik Beasley over the years, Smitty, he is built to score.
Yes, he is, Kevin. He's out there to put the ball in the bucket, and he can get hot in a hurry. When that happens, just keep feeding him the rock.
Here is Carter, following the score by Damian Lillard. Carter outside. The Bulls need to get a shot off. Here's Caruso. And the Bulls with another miss.
The struggle is real. He's been way off with his shot all evening long.
Lillard scanning the floor. That 3 off target had some space there after the little pump fake. And Carter has it in the corner. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession. As we get a break in the action now, let's take a look at the East and how the teams are stacking up. You look at the Bucks. They're second in the conference and looking to finish strong heading into the playoffs. And, of course, Chicago, not in the same realm right now in terms of their record.
And, you know, for the Bulls, they had much bigger things in mind when the season started. They didn't think of themselves as a middle-of-the-road club, but right now, that's where they are.
I thought this might happen. Confidence can take you a long way, but you also have to have the talent to back it up.
The Bucks shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
Yeah, and over the course of the season, they're a respectable 78%. That comes in handy in close games.
That free throw good from Lillard.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Bobby Portis is checked in for Milwaukee. Pat Connaughton comes in for Malik Beasley. And Chicago also making a switch. Ayo Dosunmu is checked in for Kobe White. No free throws good from Lillard.
That competitive edge Damian Lillard plays with is outstanding. This is a guy that wants to win every single game.
Now here is Carter. They swipe it. Here's the break. Here's Connaughton trying to get open as Lopez. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Wow. With the defense bearing down on him, he calmly flips in the reverse.
Inside, here's Dosunmu. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Dosunmu's got 5.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Outside, Crowder. Portis in the post. Craig is on him. The offensive rebound.
That was excellent contest, preventing him from making something that's usually automatic.
Here's Drummond, and Drummond throws it down.
There's not many that dunks it as powerful as Andre Drummond. He's explosive at 280 pounds.
Passes it to Crowder. And it's sent back by Drummond.
I feel like Drummond saw that one coming all the way. Great anticipation.
5 on the clock. Three-pointer, Lillard. Rebound by the Bulls. Their last encounter was in Chicago.
And really just a bad loss. No other way to put it. I mean, they maybe overlooked some of the bench players because those reserves got loose offensively.
Now, here's Caruso. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Rockets in Houston. Now Lillard. And 1:01 left here in the second. There's the triple. Craig pulls it in. Chicago's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Lillard against Carter. Pass to Craig. Lobbed up there for Drummond, and it's Drummond with the jam.
I mean, tremendous body control in the air. Andre with the easy catch and flush.
Connaughton finds Lopez. Here's Lillard. They could use a bucket. Caruso grabs the miss. Here's Carter. Rejected by Crowder.
Jay Crowder didn't give up on the play. Tracking the ball, blocking the shot. His coach appreciates the hustle.
Shoots the three. So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. The Bucks on top, running away with it. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Booch. They had it going the first two quarters. How do you turn that around defensively?
Just got to get one-on-one stops, do a better job helping each other, just, getting whatever they want on that end, and we have to do a better job. And, yeah, it's just simple, one-on-one stops. When we help, make sure the guy that helps, he gets help, and just keep rotating. We haven't done a good job of that. We're usually very good with that. So just got to focus, and come back and take it half ready. Then we can make it a game if we play better defensively.
Thanks for your time, man. Appreciate it. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. A tremendous game we're seeing from Giannis Antetokounmpo. He ended up with 22 points, 3 assists, and 11 rebounds. And Kenny, what did you think about what we saw from Milwaukee?
And the game plan they went with was very clear. It was centered around scoring inside. Pound that ball inside, pound it in the paint, try to get the high percentage shots. And because of this assertive attitude, they've got the edge where it counts on the scoreboard.
How about you, Shaq? What did you think about Chicago?
They really need to focus on finding quality shots. If they can't create for themselves in the second half, things will only get worse. And I'm talking about the high percentage looks, not contested threes.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half, about to get underway.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at Antetokounmpo, and this game has been everywhere.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
They're asking a lot of him, shouldering the load in a number of areas. You just hope he has enough left at the end.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And on the floor for Billy Donovan as we get into the second half. Alex Caruso out there at the roast. Then there's Dosunmu. Then it's White. And it's Vucevic in at center.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area. And one of the most athletic players in the league. Giannis makes those alley-oop jams look easy.
White against Lillard. Up top to Rosen. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Giannis has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Lillard with it, now guarded by Vucevic. Beasley with a clean look. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Beasley's got 7 points.
An efficient shooter like Beasley doesn't question his selections. He just drains them.
DeRozan passes to Dosunmu. Down low, Vucevic. Good work there as it goes.
Good physicality inside from Vooch. He's not afraid to mix it up with the defender.
White against Lillard, trying to get open as Lopez. And it's Lillard missing. For Chicago, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. White dishes to Vucevic. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Even while being fouled, Nikola Vucevic stays strong, enduring the contact and winning the N1 chance.
The Bulls shooting the 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight.
One shot.
And Vucevic, no good on that one.
He's a steady double-double threat. Vooch continues to be a productive big man with an impressive skill set.
And that one, good.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Here's the thing. He's a guy who will go on hot streaks for you over a number of games.
To the paint, here's Giannis. And they pick up 2. Giannis has got 26.
Firing on all cylinders here in the third. Only 1 miss in 5 attempts.
And DeRozan kicks to White. Pass to Dosunmu. DeRozan against Antetokounmpo. And again, no good by Chicago. And so it's Middleton with it. He brings it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. The Oklahoma City Thunder will be in town for the next one. And that's the 3rd of 4 straight played at home. The Bulls have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the 3rd quarter. DeRozan finds White. No good that time. Some solid defense from Lillard. Unloads from 13. And Beasley gets it to go on the assist by Antetokounmpo. Beasley's got 5 points in the quarter.
Mad handles from Malik Beasley, dribbling himself open.
DeRozan passes to White. And it's Caruso, top of the key. He dishes it to Vucevic. Here's Dosunmu. Trains it from beyond the arc. Dosunmu's got 8 points.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Bulls lean in on their veteran core. Zach LaVine said you just got to be consistent every day and have championship habits. Each and every day you've got to have a goal in mind and get to that mindset of we're building for something. We've all sacrificed a little bit for the greater good. Kevin?
And that's what we're talking about. That's what it takes. David, thanks. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
That's DeRozan for you. Aggressive by nature. He's going to attack you every trip down.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Milwaukee.
Smart ball handling from them in this one. Passing around to get ahead of the defense and putting it in the hands of ready shooters.
And they've really been able to get out in transition and produce. The defense hasn't had an answer for this up-tempo pace.
That's good from DeMar DeRozan. Milwaukee has gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Middleton on the wing. Second chance shot. It's deflected. White looking around. Right side, DeRozan. Some solid defense from Gallinari.
And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to into a tough one.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game.
Middleton can't get it to go.
And it's just one of those days, guys. He has just struggled to shoot the basketball.
And it's White missing. For Milwaukee, they've gotten 6 of their 12 shots to drop for him here in the second half so far. DeRozan against Beverly. The tray. Chicago grabs the miss. Shoots from 14. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Good, nice job down low. Giannis has got 6 points in the quarter.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
And coach most likely wants to address their turnover issues. The offense looks forced right now, rush. There's no synergy to it. They have to find a way to work together and remain aggressive without making mistakes.
While we have a moment, let's check the stats for DeRozan. He's been on a tear since the All-Star break, going really to another level. And he sits in the top 15 in points per game. An absolute powerhouse offensively.
And he deserves credit for knocking down such a high percentage of his free throws. It's not a glamour part of the game, but incredibly important nonetheless. White drains the three-pointer. White's got 7 points.
There's a reason why Kobe takes a good number of threes a game. He's effective from deep.
Middleton dishes to Gallinari. Back to Middleton. Now the pass to Giannis. Now here's Beverly. Fires for 3. No good on that one.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
Every aspect of Giannis' game showing tonight. Just unreal.
Dosunmu, the pass to White. And here is Dosunmu. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Now here's Beasley. He's got 9. No good from 11 feet. Now here's Dosunmu. Defense is right there. Now here's White. He has 7. Bulls moving the ball around. Terry against Middleton from the low block. And the nice bucket inside from Terry. Terry's got his second bucket.
Look at the space he had on that one, though. There's an obvious speed mismatch between the two.
Gallinari outside to the inside. And that one's good. Beverly.
A shot that Beverly's developed. Once you have the floater, you don't always have to get to the rim.
And White kicks to DeRozan. Gallinari with the rebound.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
And you've seen they've made numerous attempts to try to get him going. Shows how valuable he is to this offense.
Here's Terry. Giannis Antetokounmpo making his last shot. Terry finds White. Here's the teardrop. Passes it to Dosunmu. Out to DeRozan. Over Giannis. And it's DeRozan missing.
Right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Giannis has got 12 points here in the second half.
Yeah, boy, the length of Giannis to get to the miss, and then the offensive ability to do damage afterward.
Floats one up. DeRozan. Some solid defense from Gallinari.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
And so it's Terry bringing it up for the Chicago Bulls. Let's go. That misses off the backboard.
Both sides attacking. That was good defense versus good offense.
And it's denied. He feeds it to Vucevic. Milwaukee with the rebound. Gallinari's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Beverly. Back to Gallinari. Kicks it out to Beasley. Gallinari against Vucevic. And it goes down 2 points. Beasley's got 11.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
DeRozan against Giannis. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Chris Middleton. That's his first foul. A different look for Milwaukee. Bobby Portis is checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Crowder comes in for Chris Middleton. And it's Pat Connaughton in for Beasley. Chicago also making some changes. Drummond's checked in for DeRozan. Torrey Craig comes in for Dosunmu. And it's Carter in for Kobe White.
And the way they have controlled the glass this game, really impressive.
You know, you look at how they built this lead. It's been through extra possessions.
Now, here is Gallinari. Currently averaging almost 6 points a game. 1:30 left in the third. To halt the run, and there's a nice layup by Craig.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
And I'm going to give him a lot of credit because he saw what he was up against and he was undeterred.
Here's Beverly. Outside Portis. The shot, no good. Good D by Drummond. Chicago has gotten the 3-ball working for them in the second half. They've hit 3 out of 3 shots from long range. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. Let's take a look at the numbers for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And guys, it hasn't been pretty for him in the past 5 games. He's having one of those scoring slumps that all players go through at some point in the season. But I know he hadn't lost his confidence, and I expect this young man to get after it here tonight.
Now here's Beverly. Here's Gallinari. Softly drops in the floater. Gallinari's got 5.
This is a specialty of Gallinari's, using the roller as a decoy for his own offense.
Here's Terry. He gets that one. Terry's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Man, this guy is a scoring machine. I mean, I know I'm not the only one to describe him that way.
Here's Portis, and Portis throws it down.
We know Beverly's ability as a defender, but don't underestimate his ability as a distributor. He has good vision.
The Bulls shooting 39% from the floor since the half. Not really what they had in mind. Connaughton against Terry. To the wing right side. Here's Vucevic. Can't connect. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. The Bucks on top as they end the third quarter on a 12-4 run. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. So with Lillard on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. Gallinari is out there with Jay Crowder. Then it's Patrick Beverly. Then there's Pat Connaughton. And it's Beauchamp in at the small forward. They get it back. Off with the layup.
Great defensive effort. Just saved a basket.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Lobbed up there for Drummond. And so the ball's out of bounds. Craig touched it last.
This is what we talk about, valuing each possession, avoiding those kinds of mistakes.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Lillard's checked in. So it's the Bucks now. We've seen players criticized for skipping their media obligations after tough losses, Greg. How egregious is that in your opinion?
Well, you know, they say the true test of character is how you respond to when things aren't going your way. So, for me, it's important to be accountable in those tough moments.
The Bulls shooting at 36% on the night. They've got to step it up offensively. Carter against Lillard. Carter, the pass to Craig. Rebounded by the Bucks. Gallinari's got rebound number 5 here tonight. For Milwaukee, they've gone 0 of 3 to start the fourth quarter. Lillard against Carter. Here's Beauchamp. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for Milwaukee. On Sunday, they'll be matching up against Gordon Hayward and the Oklahoma City Thunder. Then on Tuesday, they'll go up against LeBron James and the Los Angeles Lakers.
And for that game against the Hawks, this is one where it would take a complete meltdown for them not to come away with the win. Anything can happen, but I'd be shocked if they don't come out on top.
The first free throw is good. He makes 1 of 2 that time. And Greg, one of the finer points of the new collective bargaining agreement, players in the G League Ignite or overseas no longer automatically entering the NBA draft when they turn 19.
Yeah, it makes sense. You think about players in college, they choose when to enter the draft. So only right to give pros that same amount of time.
Now, here's Craig. Gallinari covering. Back to Craig. Just 4 to shoot. Pass to Drummond. Shoots over Connaughton. Jay Crowder pulls it in. And so it's Crowder with it. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. A great fourth quarter. Just giving up 2 points. Hits the three-point bomb.
There's the awareness from Gallinari. He just has a great feel for where the defense is vulnerable.
And they call an illegal screen here.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It's often a tough call that can go either way, but I agree with you on that one.
Milwaukee has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. The pass to Beauchamp. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Beautiful location on the pass, as usual. Led his man perfectly.
Lillard against Carter. Players we know get mic'd up now, Steve, so we can get some insight to their talking on the floor or on the bench. How would that have gone over in your day?
Well, you know, Kevin, we got mic'd up. I did not like it. You felt funny having just extra stuff that you have to carry around. But I love to hear the communication that goes on in the game now, sitting on this side.
Carter with it. Now guarded by Gallinari. Bobbed up there for Drummond.
Oh, what a pass. And then he lays it in with the circus move.
So smooth. Here's Lillard. With the floater. Lillard passes to Beauchamp from the arc. And the three ball is good. Beauchamp's got 9 points now in the quarter.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Shooting for Chicago, number 17. At the line for 2.
First free throw is good. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. So, Smitty, here we are. Between your TV, your smartphone, your tablet, you can watch any NBA game anytime you want to.
Kevin, it's awesome. The ability to watch multiple games at once is really great for fans. And, hey, we're all fans first and foremost.
Damian Lillard.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. So he gets them both. For Chicago, they've gone just 2 of 8 in this fourth quarter. The final quarter not treating them well so far. Now the dish to Carter. To the wing on the left. Shot clock at 5. And Drummond kicks to Carter. To the middle, and he converts the layup.
Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
Pass to Beauchamp. Hey, Smitty, in the playoffs, it's rare for an 8th or a 7th seed to make it out of the first round. But what about a 5-game series for just those kinds of matchups? You know, 1 against 8 and 2 against 7.
You know, it wouldn't be bad, Kevin. We had those type of series when I first came into the league, but I don't think they would change since we have the play-in tournament. I think rounds 1, 2, the conference finals, and the NBA finals will stay 7.
Now, here's Lillard. Out to Gallinari. Over Drummond. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Pass to Craig. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, hard work and soft hands. Guys, that's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip in. And stolen by Drummond. And here we go. Carter heading to the hoop. Clock at 4 from deep. Offensive rebound to the right side. Tries again, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Bulls, Javon Carter taking 2 shots.
Two shots.
First one falls for him.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Lopez is checked in. Carter hits them both. And statistically, more young players in the league today, Greg, than in decades past. Might be a reason the age limit wasn't lowered in this new CBA.
Yeah, I mean, the veterans saying, hey, we're already having a tough time sticking around. And I think having those guys helps on and off.
A little contact can't slow Damian Lillard down. He speeds right past it to his shot.
Dosunmu, the pass to Caruso. Here's Dosunmu. Six to shoot. The Bulls with another miss. Carter against Lillard. The kick out to Lopez. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up.
And the rare catching fire from a center. Brook Lopez is a different kind of five, possesses incredible range.
And the whistle blows. It'll be on Pat Connaughton. That is his first foul of the game. Chris Middleton's checked in for the Bucks. And Chicago also making a switch. Terry's checked in. And here is Drummond. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
This is what happens when Drummond gets the ball in deep. Either he makes the shot, gets fouled, or sometimes both.
The first one falls.
And this is one of the things they need to keep doing in the second half to get this win. Keep knocking down those free throws. They've been sensational here at the line.
And both free throws good for Drummond. And Steve, with the way these NBA players can reach out to each other with ease, how much off-court communication do you think is going on?
I think a lot is going on, Kevin. A lot of these players have been playing with each other or against each other from a long time since they were young in AAU. Because of social media and also the internet, it makes the world that much smaller. These guys communicate way more than we did.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Middleton the pass to Lopez. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Middleton's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. And it's Terry with the ball for the Bulls. The pass to Dosunmu. Terry outside. Inside, Lopez with the steal. Down low. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
first personal foul.
And you see Middleton on the perimeter a lot, but he's really been trying to add strength to that 6'8" frame so he can mix it up a little more inside.
Chris Middleton.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And with the new CBA, Greg, free agent conversations can start basically the day the NBA Finals conclude. Do you like that move?
I think it's good to have rules that teams will actually follow. In the past, it was July 1st, and let's be honest, teams were talking to players well before that.
Middleton hits them both. Well, Chicago's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Carter with it. Pass to Caruso. Lobbed up there for Drummond. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Smarter, not harder. Alex Caruso calls for the pick and roll and gets his team a shot.
Lillard outside. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
4th team foul. At the line for the Bucks, Chris Middleton.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Middleton.
Yeah, and their free throw shooting has really improved here in the second half.
And he can't hit the second. Here we are looking around the NBA. Greg, it feels like there's more parity amongst teams than ever before.
No dominant team has been the favorite every year, and that can all change, though, in a heartbeat. Every so often, a dynasty can be born out of nothing.
So it's the Bucks now, after Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago.
And, you know, he's a threat from deep, no doubt about it, but it just has not been there for him tonight. You might want to change your game plan a little bit offensively.
Now, here's Caruso. The feed to Drummond. Just 5 on the clock. They get it again. Use the shot fake to create the angle, but couldn't get it to fall. Middleton on the wing, defended by Caruso. Shot on the wing. Rebound Andre Drummond. Drummond's got 11 rebounds in the game. Terry against Connaughton. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And a miss there on the triple. Milwaukee's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gouty win for the Bucks.
What an effort in the transition game we've seen tonight from these guys. Really pushed the ball, and I think in doing so created a lot of pressure on the defense.
Definitely had a huge edge, and this is their DNA. When they run the ball and dictate the flow of the offense like we've seen here, these are the kinds of games they can have.
And these guys already with 45 wins on the year, so tonight will make it 46. The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Giannis.
Throughout the night, he was their catalyst at the offensive end. Play after play was run through him with great success.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Jay Crowder comes in for Brook Lopez. And it's Patrick Beverley in for Damian Lillard. And it's Gallinari missing. And so it's Terry bringing it up for the Bulls. Rebound, Milwaukee. 30 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Gallinari surveying the D. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. Now Caruso. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession.
That's what happens when nothing goes your way. You start to lose focus, and it makes matters worse.
Now here's Beverly. And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who's standing by with our player of the game. Take it away, David.
Thanks very much. Giannis, a dominant performance. What is the level that this team is playing at?
It's amazing, man. I think the whole group, the whole team played hard. The whole team was ready. Everybody stepped up. And, you know, this is what makes an average team from a great team or a good team.
I know you guys are looking for great and not good. Congrats on the win. Back to you guys.
Thank you for that, David. And that about wraps it up. Now for Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA here on 2K Sports. And we'll see you next time.